Hello everyone, welcome to Move Well, Live Well. We've been getting a number of people coming in here with issues regarding their head and scalp. And what they're complaining about is they're getting kind of like this electric shock-like discomfort in their scalp. It could be in the back of the head, it could be kind of like in the neck, it could be kind of like in the ear, sometimes the side of their head. It can last for this electric shock like or discomfort in their scalp can last for anywhere from 3 seconds to 5 seconds, kind of like a zing or an electric shock like feel that they feel within their scalp. And it's not a headache, it's not pain or throbbing inside the head. It's an electric shock like feel that they feel on their scalp. And then it just kind of goes away. And after a few days or so, it kind of subsides. I'm like, well, what's going on here? Well, the thing that we're finding with these folks, what it is, it's a condition. It's called occipital neuralgia. So occipital meaning, the back of the skull, that occipital area of your skull, which is right here. This is the occipital bone back here in your skull. And neuralgia just meaning nerve pain. There's occipital nerves that exit out, up here into the dermal regions of the scalp, and they kind of spread from here all the way up and stuff. But and you're getting nerve pain. That's really what it is. But what we're also finding with these folks is that pain that they're receiving, that electric shock like, what we're finding is there's a little bit of entrapment with those occipital nerves. Entrapment meaning those nerves are getting entrapped within the tissues of their scalp. Remember, we have our skin, we have adipose tissue, and then we have fascia covering the scalp, and then the meninges. We have the skin, the adipose tissue, and then the fascia. And then obviously the skull on top. The meninges are inside, so don't disregard that one. But so what's happening is that these nerves are getting entrapped in here, and what we're finding is that when those nerves come out and they innervate this area, they get entrapped in there. So there's adhesions that we're finding between the scalp, the adipose, and the fascia. In other words, those gliding surfaces of the scalp, the adipose, and then the fascia, they no longer glide over each other very well. You're getting adhesions in there. And then those nerves get entrapped, and then it causes that zinging electric shock-like feel within their, on top of their scalp. So, how do you fix that? Well, you can do this. It's really easy to do. You have your hands. You put them on top of your head, and you can kind of feel this ridge of bone. This is the superior sagittal suture that sits right here. And then, when you're a baby, you can see the fontanelles right here. There's basically a hole on top of your head, and over time, the skull grows, and it meets right in here in the middle, the superior sagittal suture. And you can feel this little ridge of bone right here. You start here, you put a little bit of pressure on top of your head, and then you're using your fingers right here just like this, and you're trying to slide. You see how my scalp, if I can go a little closer, you can see how my scalp moves. The skin of my scalp can move over my skull relatively easily. Now, what you'll find if you have these issues, when you do this, it's very sensitive in here. You can feel the tightness and the pull of these tissues as they try to glide over each other. So essentially what you're trying to do is you're trying to improve mobility of the skin over your scalp to break up those adhesions and to facilitate those nerves to be able to conduct signals more properly. So as you can see here, I'm just grabbing my head like this. I'm starting from the superior sagittal suture and I'm working my way down. So again, distal to proximal. So pushing on that. And you can feel, some of you guys, you might not even be able to move your scalp in this fashion because it's so tightened through here. So back and forth. And you're working this 3 to 5 minutes in these suckers right here. And just hunt around, search around, find those tight areas. Even here in the front, on the forehead right here, you can feel it doesn't glide very well. And you can feel that tension in through there. Where the skin and the adipose tissue meet that fascia, that tightness, those adhesions have been created over time. And essentially that's what you're trying to do, is you're basically giving yourself a scalp massage. You're trying to improve the gliding surfaces of the skin, the adipose tissue, and the fascia in through there, so that way the occipital nerves can do what they're supposed to do, and you don't get that electric zing-like feel every so often that you may be experiencing. If you have any questions with this video, occipital neuralgia or whatever it may be, please drop them off in the comment section below. We thank you for watching. We appreciate it. Please like, subscribe, and share. And when you hit subscribe, make sure you hit that bell notifications button so that way you don't miss any future videos coming here soon. So anyway, we thank you for watching. We appreciate it. We'll see you next time. Take care. Bye-bye.